tropical sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Loretto High School as we're here for the JV game between this district matchup between your Loretto Lady Mustangs taking on the Lady Panthers of Lewis County. My name's Hayden Burks, joined alongside Michael Monix and Sam Crash, whatever you want to call him, Camp. As Michael, another great game for Loretto as their final go-around with the first round of district play, as they haven't seen Lewis County. This is just the JV game, but varsity will be coming up after this, though.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, this, of course, you're getting to see the future of both programs here right now. But for the varsity, Loretto has kind of rolled through the first round with, their toughest matchup, of course, being, the Lady Eagles of Summertown, which if you hadn't watched that game, I encourage you to go back and watch it on YouTube, X Sports, Facebook, whatever you can, watch that on. I encourage everybody from fans, college coaches, even just sports fans in general, just go back and watch that game. That was an awesome game. But we got Lewis County here today. I think it's going to be a great matchup for Loretto. This will show how Lewis County fares among the top teams in the district as well.
Absolutely, and it was kind of hard to find something. I believe they did defeat Perry County in 5 sets the other day. Other than that, they come in. I'm not sure what their record is coming in, but, like you said, it's a great test for Loretto, not just for the JV team here, but now the varsity team coming up later tonight. See where both teams are at, as like you said, Loretto, they're 12-1 overall, undefeated in the district so far. They're looking to keep their undefeated district run alive so far, as starting off for Loretto. It will be Stutz, Newton, Thomas, Andrews, and Wilcox. And then out of my view right there can't really tell from the side there. I believe it's number 14, Allen. Here we go for Newton. She gets it over. Still up in the air. They look to get it over. There's Stutz for Lewis County. Up in the air, Andrews looks to get it over. And that's dug out. Underneath it now is Henson. Still up in the air. Be short on that point. Will go to Loretto, and they take the first point, Michael.
Yeah. Great job by Loretto there, able to get it over. Lewis County, unfortunately, just able to come up with that one.
As on your screen, Loretto is on your right side of the screen. They are in their black and white uniforms. Lewis County is in their gold and black away uniforms. As that one is down for the ace, point will go to Loretto once again. As again, this JV game was originally supposed to start at 5 o'clock, Michael, but due to some travel issues, Lewis County got here about 15 to 20 minutes ago, and so we're a little behind on time, but we're going to try to stay on time as possible. There's Wilcox, gets it over. That's dug out. Still up in the area. It'll be short. Point will go to Loretto, and they lead it quickly 3-0.
Newton doing a good job on her serves right now.
I was about to say, they're having a hard time bringing Newton's serves back over to Loretto. There's another ace for Newton, and it's 4-0. As during this JV game, it will be best of 3. The varsity games are best of 5. Newton to serve once again. She gets it over, still up in there, and that will be another ace. 5-0 is the score. Here's Newton to serve. Up in the air. They're trying to save it. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs. And we're going to have a timeout taken as Loretto jumps to a quick 6-0 lead. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back after timeout taken by Lewis County. They trail 6-0 this first set here in the JV game. As Michael Newton, she's been putting it on Lewis County. As I believe that's her 4th ace already in a row.
Yeah, she's serving it toward the back middle, and they're having trouble coming up with it. You see Keltner get it right there. But
yep. Stutz gets it over. Actually, it'll be short on that. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs. Score is now 7-0 this first set. As Newton will go back to serve once again. Here's the serve. That one is short on that. Point will go to Lewis County, and that's their first point of this JV game. going back to serve will be number 11. That is Lexi Henson. And here's the serve, and that one will be over, and that's Wilcox. It'll be right back over, still up in the air. Newton sends it back over to Lewis County. Up in the air, that's number 20. That's Dodson, still over, and that one is sent long. Point will go to Loretto, as Bell almost took out the camera. And I'm telling you, Michael, it seems like every time when Nick Quillen sets a camera up, no matter where it is, it gets took out.
Well, they got that one over there. Coach Jackson over here at Lewis County's got her beside
They got
the
a
door.
trash can guarding it, yeah. Here's the serve by Thomas as they get it over. Still up in the air. As that one was Wheeler. Actually, that one was Dodson. They get it over. Still up in the air, and miscommunication there by Loretto. Point will go to Lewis County. Scores 8-2. Next serve will be number 3. That is Stutz once again. And she gets over, and that one will be out of play. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs. As it got over the net, Michael, it just was a little bit towards the Loretto sideline over there.
Yeah, just being a little bit too aggressive with the line there. I mean, got to give her credit, but a game like this, you want to try to get everything inside the lines as possible.
And that one is short of that. Point will go to Lewis County as a little bit back and forth now exchange. That was Allen serving. Going back to serve this time will be number 24. That is Madison Wheeler. Here's the serve. She gets it over. Thomas underneath it. Here's Newton. And Andrews gets it over. Still up in the air. As they send it over, Newton underneath. Thomas. Here's Andrews once again. Gets it over. Still up in the air. Stutz. As Henson underneath it. They look to get it over. Thomas. Newton sets it up. Here's Marcus going for the kill. Still up in the air for Lewis County. Henson. They look to get it over. That'll be short of that. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs, as that was number 5, Walker, trying to get it over.
Yeah, that first attempt for Walker did work, but a little bit too close to the net. And that's, of course, one thing you're going to see in the JV game, trouble with awareness, and we've seen that with Loretto too. So,
and, of course, that's not a bad thing, as that one is Andrews. It's sent long. It's not a bad thing. It's just coming to learn, and also these are the younger kids, like you said at the start of the broadcast. This is the future of both these programs, so they're learning on the fly, and having JV games like this to get some reps and also see competition is good for both teams. It's back to service. Dotson underneath this. Newton back over to Lewis County, tipped up. Stutz underneath it. Andrews sets it up. Marcus looks to get over here short of that. Point will go to Lewis County, and the score is now 10-5.
and I mean, you see, it goes back to our point. You got to, it just takes some learning. So.
Yep. Dotson back to serve once again. She gets over net. That's dug out. Still up in the air. Andrews tips it back over, and they're able to send it back over. Great awareness there by Andrews. Still tipped up in the air, and that'll be off Stutz. Point will go to Lewis County, and score is now 10-6. So Lewis County, after starting the game 7-0, they've gone on a stretch where it's now 10-6 here in this first set.
Which, of course, we hadn't got to watch either of the games that we do know about between Perry County and Loretto, but it could be possible that it could be a streaky situation that Lewis County's on. So.
Yep. They've another ace for them. 10-7 is the score. Then again, this is the first time that Loretto has seen Lewis County this year. Here's the serve. That'll be short on that. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs. 11-7 is the score. As after tonight, Loretto will have made the first round of district play, as they've played everybody, and then they will they will have to play Perry County, but that will be a doubleheader next week. Here's the serve by Marcus. That's Stutz still up in the air, and that point will go to the Lady Mustangs, as that's kind of one of those awareness things that looked like it was going to go out of play, but Stutz tried to make a play on it instead. 12-7 is the score. Here's Marcus. She looks to get it over, and that will be up in the air. Point will go to Loretto once again. So that was off of Wheeler in the back row. Score's now 13-7. Here's the serve. Still up in the air. Wheeler has to try to save it, and Dodson looks to get it over. Marcus underneath. Andrews sets it up. Here's Wilcox going for the kill, still up in the air. Nobody able to make a play. On point will go to the Lady Mustangs.
It was one of those hits that kind of like a delayed attack right there, and it just throws everybody off. Threw me off even.
Marcus back to serve once again. She gets it over net, still up in the air. That was Dodson. Wheeler underneath. As they look to get it over, that's number 4, Kettler. Still up in the air, Andrews. Stutz going for the kill, and that one sent long. Point will go to the Lady Panthers. And the score is 14-8. Here's Walker with the serve. That one is up in the air. Wilcox trying to save it. That was Allen. They have to get it over, and that will be nobody able to make a play on it. So point will go to Lewis County. That's actually a great serve by Walker there, Michael.
Yeah.
Here's the serve once again. And Thomas underneath. Andrews. Here's Newton, has to float it over, still up in the air, try to make a save, and point will go to Loretto. And great awareness there by Newton just to float it over near the gap area, and somebody either had to make a play on it or just had to let it go. Stutz will go back to serve. Here's the serve. Stutz gets it over. Still up in the air. Stutz underneath it for Lewis County. That's Henson. They look to send it back over. Up in the air. Allen. As they have to get over. That was Thomas. A little miscommunication, but able to save it. Henson underneath. They look to get it over. Still up in the air. Stutz with the dive and save. They get it over. Allen. Dotson underneath. Henson now. And Stutz looks to get it over. And that's Kinley Stutz underneath. Andrews sets it up. Newton looking to get it over. And underneath it is Keltner. Still up in the air. Stutz way up in the air towards the ceiling. Thomas has to save it just over, send it right back. Newton underneath. They send it back, tipped up, and point will go to Lewis County. Bunch went on there. I was trying to keep up with it. It was going so quick. 15-10 is the score. And Keltner with the serve. And that one is Thomas underneath. Andrews sets it up. Newton has to get it over. And underneath it is number 24, Wheeler. They get it back over. Andrews with the save. Thomas now. As Newton gets it over, still up in the air. That'll be down for the kill. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs.
Thought Lewis County had it right there after Henson.
Yeah.
Kind of a little dump over.
Newton back to serve once again as she went on that tear at the start of the run to make it 7-0. Here's the serve. Stutz underneath. Henson now trying to save it. And point will go to the Lady Mustangs. 17-10 is the score here in this first set as this JV game is going best of 3. Varsity to come after this. Here's the serve. Newton once again still up in the air as that's Walker. Henson looks to get it over, right back over to Lewis County. Wheeler underneath. Henson now looks to tip it over. Thomas underneath it. Here's Andrews. Tipped up still, and point will go to Lewis County. And they now trail 17-11. Henson will go back to serve. She gets over the net. Thomas underneath. Here's Newton. And Andrews has to just float it over. Wheeler underneath. Here's Dodson. Stutz looking to float it over. Still up in the air. Andrews is still up. And point will go to Loretto as in the net was number 22, or excuse me, number 20. That's Dodson.
Yeah, just couldn't do anything about her momentum right there. And if she would have been able to hold her momentum off a little bit, I believe whoever it was, Loretto, that was going on the attack right there, would have been in the net as well.
Yeah.
But
Thomas to serve. She gets it over. Henson underneath. As Dotson looks to send it over, it will be just short. Point will go to Loretto. Scores 19-11. Going back to serve will be Thomas once again. Here's the serve. Thomas gets it up. Stutz underneath. Here's Dotson. And Henson has to get over. She does. Thomas underneath it. And they set it up. Newton. Here's Allen going for the kill. Still up in the air and towards the Lewis County bench. And point will go to the Lady Mustangs. 20-11 is the score. Not the iPad. Okay. That was good.
almost got it right
there.
there.
Bell almost got the iPad. Here's the serve again. And that one is Henson. Dotson underneath it. Wheeler has to get it over. Up in the air, Newton. As Allen. Andrews looks to send it over. She gets it over Henson. Dotson sets it up. Henson sends it right back over. Marcus underneath. Newton sets it up. Here's Andrews going for the kill. It will be short of that point. Will go to Lewis County. Scores 22-12. Here's the serve. Thompson underneath. Here's Newton. Marcus going for the kill. That one is way long. Point will go to Lewis County.
Looked like Marcus was trying to get some top spin on that to hit it back corner, but just couldn't get enough right there.
Stutz back to serve. And she gets it over. Stutz. And that will be an ace for Lewis County. 20-14 is the score. Here's Stutz once again. Gets over. Thomas underneath. Here's Newton. Looks to set it up. Allen gets it over. With the save, there's Dodson. Walker looks to get it over. Tipped up, still in the air. Allen Andrews sends it right back. And that'll be down for the kill. Yes, good job by Andrews there, Michael, as nobody was guarding that back row for Lewis County, and point goes to Loretto.
Yeah, it looked like they were all just kind of done with the player out there, and then all of a sudden, ball just hits right inside the lines.
Back to serve is Allen. Underneath it is Stutz. Dodson. Henson looks to float it over. Thomas underneath. Newton sets it up. Here's Stutz going for the kill. Underneath it now is number 4. That is Keltner. Here's Wheeler up in the air still. As Marcus looks to just float it over. Walker underneath. Still underneath it is Stutz. Henson looks to send it right back over. Stutz underneath it. Newton. Marcus sends it right back over. Trying to save it is Walker. And Wheeler gets it over. Allen. Newton. Just over the net. Sent right back over Loretto. Andrews right back over. Walker sends it right back. Still up in the air. There's Newton. Marcus now going for the kill. Still up in the air. That was Keltner, and they're trying to save it. Point will go to Loretto. A lot went on there. Point will eventually go to the Lady Mustangs as they lead 22-14. Here's Allen with the serve once again. She gets it over, and they'll be down for the ace. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs. Here's the serve. Underneath it, there's Walker. Dotson looks to get it over. Allen underneath it. Newton. Stutz going for the kill. Henson underneath it. Dotson now once again. Here's Wheeler going for it. That one is sent long. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs. It's now 24-14 at set point. Allen will go back to serve once again. They're 1 point away from taking this first set. Here's the serve. Stutz. Dotson. Stutz looking to get it over. Sent back. Allen still up in the air, and that'll be off of Loretto. Point will go to Lewis County. As the score is 24-15. Here's the serve. There's Allen underneath it. Newton sets it up. Here's Andrews going for the kill, still up in the air. That'll be down for the kill. Point will go Loretto, and they will win the first set 25-15. So Loretto wins the first set, as we'll be back here in about 2 to 3 minutes for the start of the second set here on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Got primary care, Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we are back for the start of the second set of the JV game. And, Michael, Loretto won that first set 25-14. What are you expecting for the start of this second set here?
I mean, Lewis County had some great moments there where, you know, at one point I believe it got within 4 points, I believe, maybe 5. But Lewis County is showing some fight in them, and I'm probably expecting the same thing out of this set. Of course, Loretto, they're finding the weak spots there, you know. They're playing to the end of the whistle. We saw a couple of times where that helped Loretto out, so I expect that same thing as well from Loretto.
Absolutely. He's back to serve for Lewis County. It will be Henson, and she gets it over. Stutz underneath it. Here's Allen, sends it right back over Wheeler. Dotson sets it up. Stutz looking to get it over. It will be just over the net, and point will go to Lewis County. They take the first point. That's always a tough one, Michael, when it gets hung on the net there and you're either trying to block it or trying to make a play on it. And usually when you're trying to make a play on it, you just kind of get all out of sorts. Newton underneath. Here's Andrews, sets it up. They look to get it over. That's Wilcox. Henson underneath it, as that is Keltner. Dotson gets it over. Thomas. Andrews sets it up. Here's Wilcox once again. That'll be short on that point. We'll go to Lewis County. It's 2-0 quickly. Here's the serve. Stutz underneath it. Andrews sets it up. Here comes Newton with the kill. Up in the air still. Dotson looks to send it back over. Short on that point will go to Loretto, and they trail by 1 now.
As they usually, when Lewis County starts to get on those runs, the only thing that's hurting them is the errors.
Here's Newton with the serve once again. She gets it over, and that will be off a Wheeler. Point will go to Loretto, and I believe that's her 7th ace already, Michael, as that's Newton.
I believe so.
Newton with the serve once again, as that one will actually be short than that this time. Point will go to Lewis County as they retake the lead 3-2. Back to serve will be number 3. That is Sophie Stutz. Here's the serve. Up in the air, Wilcox underneath Newton trying to make a play on it. And Thomas will have to get it over. Still up in the air, back over to Loretto. And still up in the air, tip, and point will go to Loretto as Walker got it hung in the net there.
One of those things where you talked about getting hung on the net. This one just barely making it over, and there's nothing you can do about it because most of the time when you realize that it's already close to the floor. Here's the serve by Thomas. She gets it over. Walker
Here's Wheeler looking to get it over. Newton underneath. Andrews sets it up. As that was Allenby out of play over the net, though. Point will go to Loretto. Scores 4-3, favors Loretto. Here's the serve. And that will be down for the ace. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs again, and they lead it now 5-3 after they were trailing 2-0 early. Here's the serve once again, and back-to-back aces now, and make it 6-3.
Say Henson was already down, but still no time to react on that serve there from number 19, Thomas.
Here's Thomas with the serve once again, and back over to Loretto after the serve. Newton, Thomas underneath. Andrews sends it over. Still up in the air, Stutz. Dodson underneath it. Keltner sends it back over. Newton still up in the air. Andrews sets it up. And that will be Stutz. They're able to get it over. Still up in the air, Dodson. Here's Wheeler. Floats it over. Newton underneath it now. Thomas. Andrews has to get it over. She does. Stutz underneath it. Here comes Dodson once again. Back to Stutz, and she will get it over. And that one will be sent long. Point will go to Loretto. Score 7-3.
Something unusual we usually don't see in volleyball. 2 straight back row attacks from one team, the Lady Panthers.
Up in the air. There's Wheeler. Dodson sets it up. Here comes Walker. Newton underneath it. Andrews, and miscommunication there by Allen and Andrews. Point will go to Lewis County. Scores now 7-4. Back to serve will be Wheeler. And she gets it over. Stutz underneath it. Allen. Here comes Marcus. Floats it over. Henson underneath it now. Still up in the air. Walker. And that one will be sent long. Point will go to Loretto as it was a late reaction, but still good awareness there by Stutz to not make a play on it. She wanted to, though.
Yeah, if it wasn't from the communication from her teammates, that would have been probably would have been playing right there.
Here's the serve by Allen. She gets it over. Wheeler underneath it. Stutz now sets it up. Dodson looks to get it over as it comes off of her hands. Wrong point will go to Loretto. Here's the serve once again, as that one will be short of the net. Point will go to Lewis County. Back to serve will be number 20. That is Michaela Dodson. She gets it over. Lily Thomas underneath it. Newton sets it up. Here comes Marcus, gets it over. Still up in the air, Stutz. And that will be Henson trying to make a play on it. Point will go to Loretto. Here's the serve by Andrews. And that one will be sent long. Point will go to the Lady Panthers. Scores now 10-6. And Michael, this time last set, it was near the same point actually is the exact same.
Yeah, it was very close in proximity to the score from last set. And, of course, Annalie Walker.
And that'll be down for an ace. Is just kind of assuming that was going to be out of play and nobody was covering that back row.
Yeah, and probably out of all the players that we've seen today, Walker's had the best serve from Lewis County.
So here's the serve. Walker once again. Allen underneath it. And miscommunication there. Once again, is point will go to Lewis County. And nobody really reacted to that one, Michael, as everybody just kind of was assuming somebody else was going to get it.
Yeah, that's not something we usually see from Loretto varsity or JV right there.
Usually you see two players that kind of get confused between it, but nobody really reacted to that one. As Allen underneath, there's Thomas. As Stutz has to get it over, still up underneath it. And there's Henson. Keltner looks to get it over. Up in the air, dug out by Allen. Still up in the air. Stutz looks to tip it over. Henson right back over to Loretto. Still up. Andrews sends it back. Back and forth they go. Andrews. Here's Marcus. Still up in the air. There's Dodson. Henson sets it up. Short of that, point will go to the Lady Mustangs.
I think both coaches there were looking for a lift from both sides.
Yeah.
And it may have been, but it cancels out, I guess.
On back to serve will be number 11, Naomi Marcus. She gets it over the net. Walker underneath. As they're able to send it back, it will be sent long. Point will go to Loretto. Scores now 12-8. Here's the serve. Marcus. Wheeler underneath. Still up over. Here's the serve. Newton gets it over. Still up in the air. Point will go to Loretto once again after the kill by Newton. The score is 13-8. Here's the serve. Marcus once again. Dodson underneath. Henson looks to get it over. Still up underneath is Stutz. Andrews. Stutz gets it over once again. Dodson. Henson sets it up back over. It will be outplay. Point will go to Loretto. Score is 14-8.
Well, it wasn't a bad idea by Henson as far as just couldn't get it inside the lines there.
Kind of trying to catch Loretto off guard there. Here's the serve once again. Stutz underneath. Henson sets it up. Stutz sends it right back over. Wilcox underneath it. Andrews now. Here's Newton. Floats it back over. Still up in the air. Henson sets it up. Here's Stutz going to give it blocked by Stutz, and point will go to Loretto. Lewis County, that is.
I'm going to say the line judge didn't make a call.
Yeah.
R2 didn't make a call. I didn't know what was going on.
I couldn't tell from the far side if it stayed in play and it was off of Stutz there. And that'll be down for an ace. Point will go to Lewis County.
Just like that, Lewis County's found themselves back in the game.
Back serve will be Keltner once again. She looks to get it over the net, and that one is dug out. Nobody able to make a save on another ace, and scores 14-11. Here's Keltner with the serve once again. She gets it over. Thomas underneath. Andrews sets it up. Newton looks to get it over. Gets it over Walker. Henson. Here's Stutz gets it over for Lewis County. That'll be down, and point will go to the Lady Panthers. All of a sudden, it's now 14-12 in this second set. Here's the serve, and that will be up in the air. Stutz trying to save it. Point will go to the Lady Panthers, and it's only a 1-point Lady Mustangs lead now. Here's the serve. Up in the air, Thomas right back over. They send it back. Stutz off of Stutz as they try to save it, and point will go to the Lady Panthers, and ties it up 14-14.
So what are we looking at? 8-0 run here?
Yeah, I believe it's an 8-0 run. Yeah. Here's the serve once again. There's Thomas back over Lewis County. Dodson. Here's Henson. Sends it back. Stutz. That'll be short. Still up in the air. They were trying to celebrate. And Henson underneath. They look to send it back. Andrews saves it. And point will go to Lewis County. And they take the lead for the second time. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Loretto as they trail 15-14. As we'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
And back here on the Exports Network as we're back after timeout taken by Loretto as they trail 15-14 here in this second set. Still up in the air, and Stutz has to get it over. Stutz underneath it, still up in the air. Henson has to get it over. Stutz underneath it. Andrews sets it up for Loretto. Here's Stutz once again, looks to float it over. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs, as I believe.
They're going to get Stutz in the net, I believe.
Stutz in the net, yep. Stutz for the Lady Panthers. There's 2 Stutz, one on Loretto, and the other is on Lewis County. That is Kinley Stutz back to serve for Loretto. And she gets it over the net. Up in the air. Henson underneath. And Stutz underneath it. Back over to Stutz. Andrews sets it up. Here's Wilcox, looks to get it over, and that will be in play. They say it was close, Michael.
Yeah, that's definitely the closest one we've seen all night.
Point will go to Loretto as they retake the lead. And here's the serve. Stutz looks to get over. He's short of that. Point will go to Lewis County. Here's the serve by Henson. And that'll be down for the ace. And they retake the lead 17-16. Here's the serve. Thompson underneath. Here's Andrews. Sets it up. Wilcox sends it over. Still up in the air. Back over to Loretto. Thomas with the diving save. Back over to Lewis County. Dodson. Here's Stutz, looks to get it over. And they were unable to save it. Point will go to the Lady Panthers. The score's 18-16. Here's the serve. Thompson underneath. Andrews sets it up. Here comes Newton going for the kill, still up in the air, off of Kettler. And point will go to the Lady Mustangs. Here's the serve. Underneath it now is Dodson. They set it up, and they look to get over. Tipped up. Point will go to Lewis County. Make it 19-17. Here's the serve. Stutz underneath it. Newton sets it up. Here's Andrews. She gets it over. Up in the air, Dodson. Wheeler has to send it over. It will be still up in the air, and that point will go to Lewis County. Back to serve will be Stutz once again as they lead by 3 here in this second set. Here's the serve. Stutz underneath. Andrews sets it up. Allen gets it over. Dodson. Walker sends it over. Thomas up in the air. Wilcox gets it over. Underneath is Dodson. Wheeler has to get it over, floats it over. Wilcox able to save it up in the air, and an LBI play point will go to Lewis County. (21 to 17 is the score, favors Lewis County. We're going to have a timeout once again taken by Loretto as they trail 21-17. We'll be back here on the Exports Network.
Raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collusion Center. Let our family take care of yours. Being raised in Tennessee, we believe...
Back after the second timeout taken by Loretto as they trail 21-17. Here's the serve. Thomas underneath it. Here's Newton. Andrews looks to get it over, and that one will be out. Point will go to the Lady Panthers, and they're only 3 points away from taking this second set and tying it up 1 set apiece. Here's the serve, and that one will be, not sure what happened there. Did you see it, Michael? I wasn't exactly sure.
Saying like rotation.
Yeah. I guess they're going to redo it. No point for Lewis County. Okay, so it's now 23-17.
I think she called rotation. I'm not.
Maybe, I don't know. Here's the serve. Still up in the air. They're able to save it. Newton gets it over. There's Stutz. Wheeler. Newton underneath it for Loretto. Andrews, still miscommunication as Wilcox gets it over. Stutz. Dotson looks to send it back over. Newton underneath it. Here's Stutz, still up in the air. And point will go to Lewis County. Scores 24-17, and it's now set point for the Lady Panthers. So here's the serve. And that is Stutz underneath it, back over. Newton underneath it. Stutz, and that'll be outplay. Point will go to Lewis County, and that will end the second set as they win it 25-17. As we'll be back for the start of the third here in about 2 to 3 minutes here on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Underneath it, here's Stutz. They look to get it over. Stutz underneath it for Loretto. Wilcox. As Andrews looks to tip it over, and point will go Loretto. As welcome back as we're here for the third and final set of the JV game as Lewis County took the second set 25-17. We're tied up one set apiece. And Michael, and it's kind of been a flip-flop as Loretto looked like they were going to take away with it, and Lewis County had some fight in the second set and won it.
And, of course, we've seen, another miscommunication right there, but we've seen miscommunication between both teams. We saw more out of Lewis County that first set. The last set, we saw more out of Loretto than we usually have. That's just in general out of any JV game that we've seen with them. So,
as this set will go to 15. There's Newton with the serve. Walker back over as they look to get it over, and that point will go to Lewis County. Score is 2-1. Henson will go back to serve. As she gets it over. Stutz underneath it. Andrews sets it up. Here's Allen, looks to get it over. Henson underneath. There's Wheeler. As Dotson has to get it over, as she does. Allen underneath. Newton sets it up. Here's Wilcox, looks to float it over. It will be in play. Point will go to Loretto. Here's the serve once again, and that one will be out. Point will go to Lewis County. Scores now 3-2. Back to serve will be Stutz once again. Here's the serve. As that one is Thomas. It'll be off Thomas. Point will go to Lewis County, and it ties it up 3-3. Here's the serve once again. And that'll be down for an ace, and point will go to Lewis County. So here's the serve once again. There's Stutz. Off Stutz. Point will go to Lewis County, and the score is now 5-3. Favors the Lady Panthers. I mean, they just haven't looked back, Michael, at all.
They have not.
So here's the serve once again. As Thomas. Stutz underneath it. As Andrews looks to tip it over, Dodson. Here's Walker. She gets it over, and miscommunication. Point will go to Lewis County. Here's Stutz. She gets it over. Thomas underneath it. Newton sets it up. Here's Allen, has to get it over. Henson underneath it. Dotson sets it up. Here's Wheeler going for the kill, and that'll be off Loretto. Point will go to Lewis County. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Loretto as they trail 7-3. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment, Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
And back here on the Exports Network, there's Stutz. Thomas underneath it. Here's Newton, sets it up. Here comes Marcus, looks to get it over. Stutz underneath. Dodson sets it up. Here's Keltner. She gets it over. Still up in there, Newton. Stutz tries to save it up in the air. Andrews has to get it over. She does. Still up in the air, Dodson. That's Stutz. Keltner looks to get it over. Newton underneath. Still up in the air. Thomas has to set it up. Marcus has to get it over, and it will be short or just over the net. Point still up in the air. Dawson tries to save it. Point will go to Loretto. Got my heart racing over here, Michael.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know how Marcus was able to get that over.
I thought it was short of the net when Marcus got it. Back to serve will be Allen. She looks to get it over. That's Henson right back over to Loretto. Newton underneath. Andrews up in the air. Dodson sets it up. Walker looks to get over short of the net. Point will go to Loretto. Here's the serve. That'll be short of that. Point will go to Lewis County as they lead 8-5. They are now 7 points away from taking this match. And again, Loretto won the first set 25-14. Lewis County won the second set 25-17. And it's all come down to this third and final set here in this JV game. Here's the serve. Thomas underneath it. Newton has to save it. Stutz gets it over. Up in the air. Here's Dodson. Keltner looks to get it over. Thomas underneath. Newton sets it up. Here's Marcus once again, still up in the air. Wheeler. Dodson gets it over. Allen underneath it. Sets it up is Newton. Andrews going for the kill, still up in the air. Dodson. Here's Keltner. Once again, it'll be blocked, still up in the air. Andrews, Newton sends it back. Henson underneath. Walker now. Up in the air. Dodson sends it over. Andrews. Newton sets it up as Marcus has to get over Walker. Dodson once again. Here's Walker going for it, up in the air. And Marcus. Newton looks to get it over. Wheeler underneath it. Dodson back and forth. There's Stutz. And Allen with the dig. Up in the air, be short of that. Point will go to Lewis County as they lead it 9-5. Here's the serve once again. Marcus underneath it. Here's Stutz. He'll be short of that. And it'll be just over, back over Henson. She sends it back over. Thomas, right back over Lewis County. They send it right back. Andrews. Marcus once again gets it over, and they'll be down for the kill. Point will go to Loretto. As back to serve will be Andrews. Scores 9-6. There's the serve. Andrews, Henson. There's Keltner. And Wheeler trying to make a play on point will go to Loretto, and it's now 9-7. Here's the serve. Henson underneath. They'll be just over as they're able to save it. That's Dodson. And they're going to say point for Lewis County. As I believe her momentum was going to carry herself, Michael, into the net, and she just was able to stop the momentum.
Yeah,
it looked awkward.
Some of them were saying they were wanting over the net right there. I don't know if I saw that one or not.
Too late now. The serve, there's Thomas. And that will be back over. Andrews underneath. Stutz sends it over. Stutz. There's Henson. Walker gets it over. And that will be outplay point will go to Loretto as they trail by 2 now in this third set. Here's the serve. Stutz underneath it. Henson. And Keltner gets it over. And nobody was able to communicate. Point will go to Lewis County. Here's the serve by Walker. She gets it over. Thomas underneath it. Andrews sets it up. Here's Wilcox. Looks to get it over. Still up in the air. There's Dotson. Henson looks to get it over. Newton underneath it. And a little miscommunication. Still up in the air. Wilcox able to get it over. There's Dotson. Henson sets it up. Keltner looking to get it over. Andrews underneath it. As that Stutz back over. It'll be point for Lewis County as they lead 12-8. They're 3 points away from taking this match in this JV game. And again, varsity to come, as more than likely the original time for the start of the game was 6 o'clock, and more than likely it will start at 7. Stutz underneath it now. Thomas. As Newton looks to get it over. Walker underneath. Dotson. Henson gets it over. Newton underneath it. Andrews sets it up for Loretto. Here's Stutz going for the kill, and that'll be down for the kill. Point will go to the Lady Mustangs. Stutz back to serve. Kenley Stutz as she gets it over. Stutz underneath it for Lewis County. Henson as Keltner looks to get it over. Stutz underneath it. Andrews sets it up. Wilcox, that'll be short of that point. Will go to Lewis County. Score is now 13-9. Here's the serve. That'll be short of that point. Will go to Loretto. Score is now 13-10. Back to serve will be Newton. Here's the serve. Up in the air. Henson sets it up. They look to get over. Block sent back. Still up in the air. Point will go to Loretto. Scores 13-11. Here's Newton with the serve. Walker, and that'll be off Walker. Point will go to Loretto. We're going to have a timeout taken by Lewis County as they lead only by 1. As we'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Tell them to go. And back here on the X Sports Network is we're back after timeout taken by Lewis County as they only lead by 1 here in this third and final set, 13-12. Back to serve will be Newton. She looks to get it over. Stutz back over, and nobody able to save it. They're able to save it. Still up in the air. It'll be outplay. Point will go to Loretto. Game's tied up 13-13. And, Michael, maybe this is a sight to come for the varsity game later on tonight as the JVs are going at it. I'd like to see what the varsities do.
It's a possibility. I was looking at stuff earlier. Lewis County hasn't made the state tournament since 2000, so.
Underneath is Henson. Stutz looks to get it over. Newton underneath it for Loretto. Here's Andrews. Allen looked to get it over. Underneath is Dotson. Henson now. Once again, they look to get it over, and they're able to get it over. As they say it was out of play, they're still able to play it. Allen still over. Henson, they look to get it over. Newton, Andrews sets it up. Here's Wilcox going for it, and that'll be, are they going to say it was in play, out of play? I'm not sure. They're going to give the point to Lewis County as it was out of play, but they weren't sure if she hit it, Michael.
That's right. I mean, it did tip the player, but I thought it did tip the antenna first.
Yeah. As they're going to say point for Lewis County here, and it's now match point for the Lady Panthers.
And I think that was the argument that the players were trying to make, that it was a tip, but it to me it looked like it did tip the antenna first.
I wasn't watching the antenna. I was just seeing if it was out of play or not. As I didn't see the antenna move, and then again I wasn't paying attention. Here's Henson with the serve. Stutz underneath it. And that'll be outplayed. Lewis County will win this game as the Lady Panthers win the JV game 2-1. They win this set 15-13 as Michael Loretto came out strong, just wasn't able to hold on to it towards the end.
That's right. Of course, I mean, it's a learning experience. You know, you got to, the communication errors tonight, I mean, that's something you can work on. I think they'll pick that up here, and I think the future of this program is still looking bright for both programs as we've seen tonight, but that's just the one thing you got to fix. The communication error is the biggest thing. So.
Absolutely. So I believe the JV team will be back in action next week as they'll be taking on the Lady Vikings of Perry County. So for now, we'll take a quick 15 to 20-minute break here on the X Sports Network as we will get ready for the start of the varsity game between these two squads. That will be next on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.